This is the Zhiyun Cinepeer CX100, and it seems that the whole idea behind the Cinepeer lineup is to offer budget option for already known products. For example, if we put the Zhiyun Cinepeer CX100 next to Molis X100, you can see that they look quite alike, but the CX100 is a lot cheaper, with the official price being $199. Now let's discuss at what cost the price has been cut down. Overall, the design is good. The light is simple and compact, so it is easy to carry it around when doing work outside of the studio. As I mentioned before, the CX100 looks very much like the Molis X100, but with slight changes. For example, there is no LCD screen, which is pretty annoying at times, but I mean, it depends on what are you planning to use the light for. Two wheels for controlling the light intensity and color. The color temperature can be changed from 2700 to 6500 Kelvin, so you can match the ambient light or set the tone for your scene. Partly you have to do it by eye because there is no LCD screen, but these marks on the wheel give you an approximate idea. Some creators have said that it is confusing to turn the light on, but I mean, come on. Once you take the light outside of the box, there's a sticker next to the power button that says you have to press and long press the button to turn the light on. Actually, this seems to be a good way to avoid that the light would turn on if accidentally pressed. I don't know, I guess that's just a matter of preference, but I do know that it would be helpful to smash that like button if you enjoy this video. To be honest, I'm not a fan of these attachment points because they don't have enough flexibility, like an arm or something to change the direction of the beam. It's alright if you use a tripod, but for the regular light stands, you don't have ball heads, so the angle is fixed. Unless you use a Bowens mount adapter, which we will talk about shortly. And for the Cinepeer CX100, the battery is not detachable, unlike it was with the Molis X100. At first, I was using the light without paying much attention to the battery life, and then this happened. It was pretty clear that some testing needs to be done, and from the tests I did, my Cinepeer CX100 lasted around 35 minutes when used at full power, which is a bit more than the 30 minutes mentioned in the spec sheet. The difference could be because of the conditions under which the tests have been made, but 30 minutes of using the light on full power, well, seems pretty alright. And since I mostly use this light indoors and not on full power, then the battery lasts even longer. For example, when I set the output to 50% mark, it was running for 1 hour and 12 minutes. There are a couple of ways to charge this light. It can be charged with a DC power supply, but the adapter is not included with the CX100. And the light can be charged using a USB-C charger, which also means you can plug it into a power bank. Plus, you can charge the light while using it. Now let's check out some accessories. There are not many accessories that would be included with the Cinepeer CX100, just the reflector and the silicone diffusion, which actually makes the light softer. The CX100 has a ZY mount, which means you can also use a Zhiyun mini softbox, which can be useful at some cases, and it can be purchased separately. But a must-have, well, at least for the type of work I do, would be the Bowens mount adapter. That allows you to use all sorts of accessories that have the Bowens mount, and this adapter allows you to adjust the angle of the light. Also, it is handy when you need to charge the light. I would simply detach the light from the adapter and charge it, while the softbox would stay on the light stand in the same position. I have added the links to the CX100 and accessories in the description if you're interested in checking them out. Since we're going to talk about fan noise now, there is no post-production done for the audio in this segment. The one thing that hasn't been cut down, if we compare this light to the Molis X100, is the fan performance. I mean, it is great to work with Zhiyun lights because even if you leave the light on maximum brightness for a long period of time and the fan is spinning as fast as it can, it still doesn't make much noise, especially when comparing it to other lights out there. So the CX100 won't interfere with the audio you are recording. Yeah, that's quiet. So it is a quiet light, especially comparing it to other lights out there. So the CX100 won't interfere with the audio you're recording. Of course, I wouldn't put it like next to a microphone, like this. But in my experience, it has been great for recording like interviews, for example. Despite some of the limitations, I think that the Cinepeer CX100 has a nice balance between the features and pricing, but it all comes down to what you need the light for. If you want to know more about other Zhiyun lights, then watch this video next. Alright, I will see you in the next one. Ciao.